Hi BookTube, my name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter and welcome to day number 15 of Vlogmas. So yes, today is the 15th of December. It is Wednesday and sorry, I'm glancing over here. I'll explain in just a second. I do have the ring light up if you guys can see that, but I have it kind of up over out of my face. I'm trying to figure out the best way to put it in case I need it because it is later in the night. Not later in the night, but it's later in the evening that I'm finally getting a chance to sit down and talk to you guys. It's been a bit of a day today. Yeah, I was just in a bit of a rush this morning. I did not have time to film the introduction this morning, so here we are right now. And I'm super happy to be sitting down with you guys. So, let me see. What can I tell you? Let me just see if I can fiddle with this just a little bit. There we go. So, back in the office today. I was in the office again today, I should say, not back in. I've been in every day except for Monday. And, yeah, what can I tell you? Case counts are still climbing here in the province of Ontario. And, I was talking to my manager today and the Christmas party, I think I mentioned this to you guys yesterday, the Christmas party for work on Friday was canceled at the country club or the golf club or wherever it was going to be. It was a luncheon. But they were going to supply lunch for the office on Friday, and talking to my manager today, they're not even sure that they're going to do that. And right now we have to do rapid tests before we go into the office. So they're the quick little get your results within 15 minutes COVID test. So the reason I was glancing over is because I did it like 15 minutes ago and it needs 15 minutes to process. And I'll be honest, guys, like I know in my heart of hearts, I don't have COVID, right? But doing the test still makes you very, very nervous. And so I have to do it. I could do it in the morning, but it's been like weighing on my mind since they gave it to me. I'm like, but what if I have it? Or what if it shows a false positive or a false negative or something like that? You know what I mean? So I decided just to do it now. They said you could do it tonight or tomorrow morning before you come into work. So I did it now. I don't have COVID. I don't have COVID. We all knew that, but it makes me feel better knowing that. And then I'm going to take a picture of it and send it into the office manager with my name and all that because she has to send it off to the government or something like that. So anyway, then I have to do it again tomorrow before I go into, no, I have to do it again Friday before I go into the office. So we shall see. I'm going to talk to my manager and because I know she mentioned that there's probably going to be a lot more working from home, which is fine. I don't mind that because it saves the gas in my car. But, if we're not doing the luncheon on Friday, I'm going to ask her if I can just work from home on Friday. And then, like, there's going to be a big Zoom call supposedly or something like that, which is what they did last year. So I can join in on that from home. That's a non-issue. And then I might go in on Monday. We'll play it by ear and see what the numbers look like. Like, it's literally a day-to-day thing that people are looking at right now. And I said, like, you know, I'll go in on Monday if need be, but then I'm probably going to work the rest of next week at home. It's the week of Christmas. Like, Christmas Eve is next Friday. So I don't predict a lot is going to be happening. So anyway, that is that on the what's going on currently in my life front. Lots of very exciting things, you know. I mean, stuff is happening. They're trying to roll out the booster shots, and as soon as I can get mine, I will be getting mine. Yeah, I know that there are a lot of people who have had both, like, vaccines, like the first and second dose, are still getting COVID, especially with this new variant. But from my understanding is that even if you're vaccinated, it's just that you're not getting it as bad as somebody who is not vaccinated. So chances of you ending up in the intensive care unit are a lot lower. So that's the one good thing. But I still don't want to catch it because nobody wants to be sick. I don't care what it is. If I got to get a booster shot just not to get the flu, I am happy with that. So into the stuff for today. We will start with the reading. I finished. Oh, did I bring it? Darn it. I didn't bring it in here. I've been showing this book to you guys for the last few days. No, I don't have it on either of those tablets. Oh, I can show it to you on this. Hold on. We make do where we can, friends. We make do where we can. Which, by the way, side note, I am going to Walmart after work. Garrett and I have to go pick up a few things. I may be buying myself my Christmas present early. They have a new Samsung tablet. It's a smaller, it's called the Lite version, Lite. I guess it might be a smaller screen or something like that. But it's on sale for $60 off. So I showed it to my husband And I said, I think I want this for Christmas. And he's like, okay. Now, you guys are like, but Sarah, you have the brand new Paperwhite, you have a Kobo, you have the Kindle Fire. What the heck do you need a tablet for? That is a very good question, I would answer. And my first thing would be, because I want one. No, but in all reality, my old Samsung tablet, I do use that quite a bit, but it's really giving me issues now. Like Garrett and I were just saying, how, because he got one at the same time. His still works, but he's finding the same problem. It's not charging anymore. And when it does, it doesn't hold a charge for very long. And I use that for a lot, crafting wise. Like I use that for my cross-stitch patterns, my knitting patterns. That's pretty much what I use that tablet for. Occasionally, I'll also use it to read books off the Gloss app from Harlequin. But like I do have the Kindle Fire, which will do all of those things as well. However, this is like a brick. Anyone who has a Kindle Fire will agree with me. This thing is heavy as sin. Like it's ridiculous. And I don't like carrying it around. If I am going to be like doing, like if I take my crafting into the basement, for example, to sit down with Garrett and we watch some, oh my gosh, sorry, this is going to be a rambly vlog. Last night I watched on YouTube, it was a special that has been on for years and years and years. It used to be on the History Channel. It's called Christmas Unwrapped. It's delightful. It's like the history of Christmas and how it changed from like the very religious celebration to the secular celebration that we tend to see more until now, where you're kind of getting a lot of both. How it used to be celebrated back in England, you know, to when it came to the New World, how the Victorians celebrated it. It's delightful. But keep in mind, it's probably a good 15 years old, but I used to watch it every year. It used to come on the History Channel, and I found it last night on YouTube, actually. It's about 45 minutes long, so do a search for it in case you're interested. Christmas Unwrapped. It was delightful. So anyway, as I was saying, if I'm carrying like all my craft stuff into the basement, I don't want to be carrying this honkin' freaking tablet down with me. Because in reality, you guys, this was like $60, my Kindle Fire, and it's okay. It's okay. I don't love it. It's my least favorite of all of my tablets. And it'll do in a pinch. And I'm ringing. I'll be back. Sorry about that, friends. So I had to answer the phone, and then this lovely stupid test. After 15 minutes, what happened? Because I was sitting here kind of looking over at it. A second line appeared. What does a second line mean, you guys? That you're positive for COVID. And I had a freak out because I feel fine. I don't have any symptoms, nothing like that. Taste, smell, no headache, no fever. I mean, I always have headaches, but that's got nothing to do with one or the other. You know, no chills. Like my hands are always cold, but again, no chills. And so I emailed my manager and the office manager with the picture. And I'm like, what's this mean? So anyway, they're like, don't worry about it. It's fine. You're fine. You know, they said, give it a little bit of time, and I did, and the second line has gone away. So, and it was extremely faint, like extremely faint. But I was doing like searching online. It's like, oh, even like an almost non-existent line means that you've got you're positive or blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, you know, whatever. Anyway, I'm good. I'm good. All is good. I don't remember what I was talking about before, so we're just going to continue on. The book. I was talking about the book that I finished. Okay. COVID, guys. COVID. I'm done with this. I mean, I am not like saying, oh, you know, forget it. Let's just go out and return life to normal. But I just wish that we had some sort of like, I don't know. Like, I just want to feel safe. That's what it is at the end of the day, you know? So anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. So I finished a book today, or actually I finished it last night. So there's the cover. Sorry, it's going to be really glary. A Merry Christmas Date by Cindy Powell. This is the third book in the, I think it's Matchmakers at Work series, and the third and final book. I have not read the first book, but I've read the second book. So I think, what did I give this book? I think it was a 3.5 star, but it was on the lower end. It was almost a 3 star. The reason that this got a lower star rating for me, now I really like this author. Everything by her that I have read, I have really enjoyed. And the writing I liked, the characters I liked. What I did not like about this one was the actual plot itself, because this is a friends to lovers. And like a lot of you, I love a good friends to lovers romance. My issue with this is that the two of them danced around each other for 70% of the book. She like, oh, how much she adores him, tells him that really early on. And he's like, I love you, but not in that way. Like, you're my best friend kind of an idea. So she starts dating other guys and she gets a haircut and she starts wearing different clothing. And then, of course, one thing happens and he realizes how much he cares about her. And it just took too long for them to get to that point, and I was kind of over it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, it was fine. It was good. It wasn't a bad book. I just was a little bit disappointed in the relationship. You know, a lot of the conflict happened without the two of them actually as a couple. Although everybody in town was like, oh, you guys should definitely be a couple kind of an idea. So, whatever. So, that's done. Like I said, I enjoyed it. 3.5 stars. It's good. I still want to go back and read the first in the series, so I can go ahead and finish up the series. Sorry. I am still sitting here in front of my computer. So, what else do I have to share with you guys book-wise? What am I currently reading? So, I only have one book on the go right now, you guys. Just one. I was like, what else should I pick up? I'm like, let's just work on getting this one done because I got to get it back to the library ASAP. So I am currently reading The Christmas Wedding Guest by Susan Mallory. So this is what I would consider to be a women's fiction / contemporary romance. I'm about 125 pages in, so I'm about that far into it. And I am enjoying it. It's not a book that's blowing me away. It's not a book that, oh my God, this is like so fantastic. It's Susan Mallory, and she writes so well, and I am a big fan, so I will always pick up whatever she writes. Some of them just may not be as fantastic as others. Let's be real. So this is the story of two sisters named Reggie and Dina. And both of them are kind of at different stages in their life. Dina has decided she's no longer waiting for a man and she wants to have a family. So she gets pregnant on her own. Not completely on her own, with the help of science. And so she gets pregnant. And then Reggie runs her own business. She lives about an hour or two outside of where the girls grew up in Wishing Tree, I think it's Washington. And she's asked to come home for Christmas for the holidays because her parents have been married for 35 years, or the girls' parents have been married 35 years, and they want to renew their wedding vows. So Reggie comes back into town. She comes back into town and meets back up with her ex, her high school boyfriend. So it's a second chance. Their relationship is a second chance romance. The sister Dina, the one who's pregnant, she's just pregnant. She's like very newly pregnant, essentially. She meets this man named Micah who lives downstairs. Like she owns this bed and breakfast, but she doesn't run it. She's actually a teacher. She's like the owner, but she's like kind of a hands-off owner, if you will. But she lives in the carriage house and like in the top level of the carriage house. So below is a guest suite. And this man named Micah has taken that over, and he is a former famous, I guess he's still famous, but he's a famous musician, and he's kind of trying to get back his love of writing music and writing songs, because he had something that happened to him about a year ago, and I don't want to give away what it is, and he's kind of going through a rough time, and he's finding he can't write songs and stuff like that. So he's in Wishing Tree because it's supposed to be like a very Christmassy place, and he's kind of known for his Christmas songs that he's written. So yeah, so that's pretty much the plot of this book. Like I said, I am enjoying it. I'm about 125 pages in. I don't know if I'm going to get a lot more read in this one today, but I want to get this done in sometime in the next few days. Like I would like to get this done by Friday, if at all possible. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I am going to be working on. So that is it for the books, except for, I keep glancing at that damn test. I'm just going to throw the thing out. Anyone who's ever taken a pregnancy test, because I never have, is that how y'all felt? But I guess the results, like when you get them, are kind of a little bit more clear cut. So anyway, I did pick the book from the shelf, so I will insert that clip here. All right, guys, let's pick some numbers, and let me show you guys a couple more ornaments today. So this is like, is that a reindeer or a dog? I don't know. It's a pine cone with a face and some, I just thought it was adorable. I'm 99% certain I got that from Michael's. As you can tell, I kind of like the more natural decorations. Not more, but I like them a lot too. Like, here's my star on the top of the tree. Isn't that pretty? I've had that for about 6 or 7 years now. I absolutely love it. So I've got that kind of reindeer dog looking thing. And then this one, which is my pink llama. He's new, or she is new this year. Got her from Walmart, and I think she's awesome. So let's go ahead and pick the book for today. So this number was supplied, or these numbers I should say, were supplied by Nancy. And she picked bookshelf number 3, shelf itself number 4, and book number 75. Nancy, you're making me work for it. All the counting. So let me go ahead and pick that now. So bookshelf 1, bookshelf 2, bookshelf 3, and then shelf number 4, which is down here. So obviously I'm going to have to move some of these around. So let's have a look and see what we have. 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Baby Under the Mistletoe by Jamie Sobrato, I think. It is a Harlequin super romance, and it's a holiday one. And I'm almost certain I have not read this one, so this should be great. Let's sit down and talk about it. So of course, as I always say, this is for my 2022 challenge I'm doing for myself that you guys are helping me with. I had you all pick me numbers much earlier during Vlogmas, and I am picking books off my Harlequin category shelves. And my goal is to read 2 of those books every month because there will be 24 books picked in total. So today's pick was Baby Under the Mistletoe by Jamie Sobrato. She wrote a lot for the Blaze line. So I am very interested. Was it the Blaze or Temptation, or maybe both? But I'm interested to read her super romance. So this one looks really, really cute. Yeah, I think it looks absolutely adorable. And I'm happy it's a Christmas one, even though it really doesn't matter because I'll be reading these throughout the year. So let me read the back of the book for you guys. Having a baby isn't exactly Solly Freeman's plans. Being single and pregnant even further off her to-do list. Still, she can make this work if she can figure out how to handle the father. West Morgan is absolutely perfect summer distraction material, but building a life with a guy who's all about picket fences and tradition is not her deal. Funny thing happens when she drops the Merry Christmas, you're gonna be a dad news. Though, that delicious attraction that fueled their affair is alive and well, and when West embarks on a campaign to be a family, she's even more open to the idea than she thought. That sounds really cute. Yeah, that sounds very cute. So hopefully that is another one, sorry for shaking the camera, that I will enjoy. So the last 2 things, tea and my yarn for my blanket. So hold on just a second. So today is day 15. So where is number 15 here? Up here in the corner. Again, my disappointment is big on this calendar. I apologize, you guys. It really is. It's not the teas. It's the fact that they're not festive. I actually went on the David's Tea website this morning and debated. It's the 15th of December and debated on getting the advent calendar. And I'm like, no. Yeah, another one that's not festive. Golden Yumnin. I think that if I had gotten the loose leaf, it would have been more festive, but it should be the same. Like, it's loose leaf to bagged. It's not that big a deal. I didn't think it was that big a deal. Luscious and soft amber-colored leaves yielding an abundance of rich peppery flavor. That's going to be a no-go. I'm not a fan of peppery tea. Peppery or licorice, not my jam. So I will take this one to work, and I will drop it in the kitchen, and I'm sure someone else will enjoy it. So yeah, I'm disappointed, you guys. I really, really am. I'm disappointed in the calendar. I can say that today, though, I did enjoy a cup of the Joy Tea. For those of you who have been drinking tea at Starbucks for years and years, or who were fans of Teavana, you remember Joy Tea. It went away about 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. I had a friend who was working at Teavana at the time when her store closed, and they had 2 or 3 pounds of the loose leaf Joy Tea. And she gave it to me in sealed bags, and I'm still working through one in my freezer. It was my favorite. I loved it. That was my drink of choice at Starbucks. When the Christmas season came around and they started offering the holiday beverages, I went nuts for the Joy Tea. I used to buy it by the box full, the tea bags, just so I could have them, and they would last me like well into the spring. But now I'm super, super happy that I have this, but it's almost gone. And it's starting to lose some of its flavor, but it's enough for me. So I've been really enjoying that. So sorry because you can't get it anymore. But people at Teavana, if you're watching this, could you bring back Joy tea, please? Because it was delicious. It was like a black oolong tea. I don't even know how to describe it. It was yummy. It was really yummy. So now onto the yarn. So I'm not going to show you guys the blanket because what I showed you yesterday I was caught up. So I have to add a new square, and I'll do that tonight while I'm watching TV. So today's square, or today's blanket, ooh, this is pretty. It's also attached. Uh-oh, we might need to cut this. I have a huge pile of yarn barf in the middle of this bag, so we'll just clip that there. All right. I think this might be from No Makers. She did these minis of Scooby-Doo, like the Scooby Gang, and I think this is Shaggy. I mean, the colors scream Shaggy, right? The brown pants and the green shirts. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Shaggy's colorway, so yay on that one. So I'll add that one to the blanket today. And I've got to clean out this bag, guys, because this is the yarn barf. I need to go through these. I want to get some little, like, mini, like, bags, like that you would put, like, candy and stuff like that in, like if you were giving it as a gift. So I can put each of these in there separately in little bags. So that way we're not creating yarn barf. And last but not least, well, I'm sitting here and it's sitting right here. I got a bit more work done last night on my sloth. So the body is done and I'm working on his head, which is right there. Neat, isn't he cute? So I hope to get some more work done on him tonight as well too. We'll see how much time I have. I don't know if I'm going to have time to work on him tonight, but we shall see. So anyway, guys, that is it. No idea how long this is. Sorry, it was just one clip of me sitting down, but I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.